Here, right now on this main stage, we have a headliner presentation about empowering human intelligence with artificial intelligence, a systems perspective. Our speaker is a technologist with a passion for AI. As Chief Technology Officer at Compass, he leads the development of the real estate industry's first end-to-end platform and oversees the engineering team of almost 1,000 people. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a very warm welcome to Joseph Sirosh, the Chief Technology Officer at Compass. Hi, Joseph.
Hi, pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me. And today, I wanted to talk about a systems perspective on AI. At Compass, we build an end-to-end platform for real estate. And that means we are really building a platform to empower the real estate agents who are at the center of the transaction. And these days, bringing service providers like real estate agents and all parties connected to the real estate transaction into one common platform on the cloud, and then empowering them with all tools that we can build with data and AI. That has become one of the most scalable ways to solve the complexity involved in transactions like real estate. So why do we focus on the real estate
Grady
agent?
is next, right? Grady Booch, who's also online.
The real estate agent, especially in the United States, helps process about 89 to 90% of all transactions. It is a $2 trillion market. Real estate agents get 5 to 6% of the commission of a real estate transaction, and they have to coordinate every possible aspect of the transaction, from photographers to capture the home and market the home, to having it advertised widely, take offers, negotiations, to really close the transaction, conduct all the negotiations, and then of course they have to raise their own business. So we approached it with a cloud-based platform where all of the participants in real estate join the platform and all their interactions are happening on that platform. And so now that allows you to centralize data, and then that allows you to bring the power of AI in so many different ways. And I'll take two case studies and walk through it. And hopefully, as you walk through it, you'll get a picture of the systems we are building. Now, I personally believe that AI requires very careful building of end-to-end systems for it to be effective. And there are many, many different patterns of using AI to empower humans in a platform like what we are building. And it's a general pattern, and which is what I would like to talk through. So going to the next slide. So this is just an eye candy of the platform. The platform itself is built on top of AWS. Underneath it is a mobile cloud native AI and data foundation. And the platform provides a variety of tools for advising real estate sellers, attracting and retaining clients, advising buyers. I won't go through all of them, but some of them are AI powered, some of them are analytics and data, some of them conduct a workflow. And so now let's go to the case study. The first one I'd like to take is digital marketing. The vast majority of all advertising for real estate in the future will be really digital ads and digital marketing of one type or other. That is not the case today. You know, real estate industry is quite backward, even though it is one of the largest industries in the world in terms of transaction dollars, as big as e-commerce. And so that's our opportunity. So let me illustrate an example here with a case of a real estate agent working on digital marketing. So the tool that we are going to discuss is a tool called Marketing Center. Marketing Center helps agents grow their business. It takes the power of a professional graphics designer and puts it in the hands of a real estate agent. allowing them to create any marketing asset, print or digital ads in only a few minutes. And it has a wide variety of tools. It helps you create ad copy. It helps you post the ads on Facebook or Instagram. It helps in editing and tracking the performance of the ad. And what we find is that real estate agents who use these ads, the top users grow 5 times compared to the bottom users in their transaction volume year over year. So very powerful. So this video explains.
Before Compass, we rarely did digital ads for our listings. It was too difficult. I didn't even know where to start. But with Compass, digital ads tools is easy. And not only can I create a digital ad, I can also automatically create a video that I can advertise for my listings online. I simply go into Marketing Center and select digital ads. I pick the ad I want to create from the different options. In this case, I'm going to do one for our home we're about to list. I have all our listings here for me automatically. So select our property and all the information is in there. And then from there, I can create a video. The amazing thing about the Compass platform is I can customize the video myself or create it with one click. The AI technology from Compass automatically generates the videos for me. Boom! I have a great video for my listings with beautiful music, and the copy is automatically matched up with the descriptions to the appropriate images. It adds bed and bath counts to the right photos, and great views to the picture of the exterior. Then from there, all I need to do is place my ad. All the information is in here. I just select continue, put in the budget for how much I want to spend on the ad, when I want it to start and end, and put in my credit card and billing information. I click submit, and I've made a great video ad for one of my listings in seconds.
It's an AI system for digital ad campaign creation. Three main components behind it. One, automated content generation. You saw the agent click a button and a video was generated automatically. It is generated from images associated with a real estate listing, and the text description is intelligently parsed with AI to create the descriptions. Then there's a synthesis of video, audio, and text placement to tell the right story. So the video has to be really compelling, and second-class videos are just not acceptable for marketing. And we can also generate static versions, add copy with the best static image and auto-generated caption. So all of this being essentially one click simplifies marketing in an enormous way. Imagine the heavy lifting otherwise if you are a relatively unsophisticated marketing person of creating sophisticated videos and ad copy and figuring out how best to place that ad on a variety of sites. We are democratizing that capability for tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of real estate agents. So the second capability in there is the audience targeting for digital ads. There are models behind the scenes to predict which homes that are not on the market are likely to sell. That allows you to now create a lookalike audience on Facebook for generation of the ad itself and targeting the ad. And then the third capability is now, after having created a wonderful ad, found the audience, how do you then put it on all the right channels and assign the spend and the duration for running the ad, the complete optimization of how the ad runs. So all of these are powered by AI. So it turns out for the system to work, you had to bring all of these pieces together in one complete loop. Now let's look at some of the pieces. The video generation itself. So how are we doing it? You take the real estate pictures. You first have an AI-based quality filter. You have then photo classification using deep networks, in this case, convolutional networks. You then attach labels to every type of picture because these photographs that we find, no one has semantic tags attached to them, and it's AI that has to do so. Then we down select from that. Then with the right music, we stitch together that into a video. Then to create the story itself, and a video with just a sequence of images going through is just a slideshow, right? It needs to have a story assigned to it, needs to have, of course, background music. So what we have is something similar to a Siamese network. You have both images and listing text being fed into the image captions and the listing text being fed into the Thymus network. The convolutional net predicts image content. Named entity extraction extracts key phrases from listing descriptions provided by agents. And the transformer sentence similarity is used to match image content to extracted key phrase, so you can very precisely select the key phrases to go on each image before you create the video. And now here is the overall system, right? So there are digital ad services in the center. There is the entire marketing intelligence system with an ads campaign management system, AI recommendations for marketing copy, for performance projection, for budget recommendation, then AI performance optimization, and then all the marketing channels, whether it be Wall Street Journal or Google Ads or Facebook for Business, where we place them and optimize them. So that was case study one. And I want to take one more case study of empowering human intelligence. This is with robotic process automation and intelligent process automation. Now, robotic process automation has had an incredible amount of excitement over the last 5 years. It really is about stitching together workflows across screens. Many of you may, from the software world, are aware of UI automation tools like Selenium. Robotic process automation takes that to a next level where they bring in AI as well to make that process of composing together clicks on a screen and interactions with a screen as reliable and robust as possible. So you can actually have a human bot do the same type of work that a human would do. A robot do what a human would do on screens, entering data, clicking through buttons, moving from one workflow to another. So all of this can be replicated in software. That's robotic process automation. So it captures and interprets existing applications without API-based integration. So it interprets existing applications, process transactions, manipulates data, triggers responses. It can communicate with other digital systems like humans operating on screen. So this helps you automate repetitive tasks across systems and applications that were previously handled by humans. The next big step on it is to take RPA and combine that with AI. Now, you add computer vision, natural language processing, and machine learning, and bring the automation that RPA can do. You then have what we call intelligent process automation. So here is a real life example at Compass. Imagine the complexity of verifying paperwork. In many states in the US, if you are buying a home, you have to essentially fill up or complete almost 200 pages of paperwork. There are signatures to be completed. There are 20 to 50 signatures sometimes. It may seem very, very complex, but that's just even the person signing up the form. Imagine on the other end, a human being have to verify that all the right signature fields have been completed. And there are some complex rules regarding what should be signed if some checkbox is done. And if other checkboxes are done, what else should be signed? And so there are complex rules governing what should be signed. So this is a compliance verification process. It's highly manual, not just in real estate, but in every industry today. And therefore, if you can apply AI to make this process more automatic, it can provide huge time savings. So here is a workflow of how we use robotic process automation and document understanding to make that happen. So a document bundle comes in as a PDF. You have to, of course, digitize it. You have to scan it, OCR it, and all that. But you have to now classify the documents and separate out all the forms that are coming in the packet. And until you know what forms are in the packet and the semantics of it, you can't go to the next level. So now once the forms have been done, you verify it's been correctly parsed out. And if so, then you go extract the signature fields on it. The extraction of the signature fields is done with AI and converts. Now, then on those fields, you see if the signature exists with high confidence. If the signature exists with high confidence, you return a result. Otherwise, you create an exception and put it in front of a human being for manual verification. So what's involved in the solution? You have very high quality document digitization. Some of these are poor quality scans sometimes. Then you have intelligent keyword classifications, signature field templates being recognized and data extraction there, and then validating whether a signature exists and manual validation of exceptions. So this type of a pattern is common in processing human workflows as well, human-centric workflows. So I wanted to summarize here 5 patterns that you saw in just these 2 examples. There are other patterns over the, these are AI systems for scalable content generation, AI systems for targeting content to the audience, AI systems for optimization of spend, AI systems for classifying documents and content extraction, and then AI systems for deep automation of document processing workflows. Those are 5 patterns in the system. Other patterns that over my last 25 years of system building that we have done are examples like spam detection patterns and fraud detection patterns, where AI is used as a filter it down to highly targeted, high quality cases, which are then put in front of a human being or sophisticated systems for next level of review. Hopefully, this gives you a sense of how AI-powered systems are increasingly empowering human capabilities and amplifying them as we automate businesses through platforms. Thank you very much.